do want to sort of issue a slight spoiler warning here. I don't think this is going to be anything crazy, and a lot of you already look at the leaks and everything too. I'm going to do a full video about this, breaking it down in great detail, pulling together all sorts of leaks and rumors, and I'll speak extensively about some of the stuff that I'll speak briefly about here in the video. Should drop later today, so go check that out. This will be a good primer for that, though, okay? So there's a couple of things we need to talk about. Number one, you know that photo that the Russo brothers posted that has the chair of RDJ Doctor Doom? You know that photo? Let me see if I can actually pull it up here for you. So the thing that's weird about that photo... Oh, I never posted it? Okay. Let me see here. Maybe I'll just find Alex's post about this. So the thing that's interesting about that photo is if you look at the background... Let's see here. If you look at the background of that photo, it's actually the X Mansion. And Alex pointed this out. Alex Perez. But I'll take you guys through it too. So check this out. It's kind of wild. So this is the photo, okay? But here's the thing. According to Alex, this is interior on the X Mansion. And if you look at the background here, that kind of makes sense. The background looks exactly like the interiors to the X Mansion. So what is going on here? Like, what is this chair? What is the deal with all of this, right? Well, it's filming, and all of the actors that are needed that day, that are on the call sheet for that day, they will do a lot of sitting around until they're called for their scene. So these chairs are there on the set, and this is the chair for Victor Von Doom. It's obviously Robert Downey Jr., and so he's sitting in the interiors of the X Mansion. Now, I did a video yesterday talking about the rumors, the first day of shooting, and a lot of stuff that we know. And I had mentioned that, yes, there are scoopers saying that they're shooting X Mansion stuff right now. The big set that is being built, that Unboxed HD whatever account has been getting with the drone footage. I've been saying for a while that's the exterior of the X Mansion. But it would also make sense that they're shooting interiors because that set is actually not finished yet. So they can't shoot that exterior set because it's not done. They're still building it. They're shooting interiors at the X Mansion. So the first question is, what the hell is Victor Von Doom doing in the X Mansion? Why and how is RDJ on the call sheet for the interiors at the X Mansion? That gets a little interesting, right? That gets a little interesting, and there's a lot of possible explanations, but there's a couple other things I want to talk about just to... you're going to have to watch the video later where we go full on into it, but now I got to talk about Chris Claremont a little bit. Okay, Chris Claremont, I set this up earlier on in the show. Chris Claremont is a very famous Marvel writer, responsible for some of the best Captain Marvel stuff, some of the best X-Men stuff. Chris Claremont, he's pretty solid, man. He has had a massive impact on the Marvel characters and stories. So Chris Claremont was at a Comic-Con over the weekend, and he just randomly starts popping off about the MCU. Okay? And during this Comic-Con meeting, I'm not going to tell you everything he said here because it's like, holy shit, if this is real, he just spoiled a shit ton of stuff. And it gets even crazier when you consider what he said with some of the other leaks and rumors that are out there. That is most of what I'm talking about right now. I got to put it in a video. It's too crazy. But I can tell you one thing as it pertains to Victor Von Doom and potentially what he's doing in the X Mansion. And that is that Chris Claremont said that Robert Downey Jr. is playing Iron Man, Doctor Doom, and two other characters. Two other characters. Now, this is where shit starts to get really crazy. Because one of the things we spoke about, and a lot of the other scoopers and stuff, they've been teasing this out for a while now, is these characters are playing dual roles, but it's actually more than dual roles. These characters are playing a shit ton of variants, okay? One of the other things that Claremont said was that you're going to get a Hydra Cap, a regular Cap, and a young Cap. So Evans is playing at least 3 characters, but we also know he's probably playing Johnny Storm as well. Dude, it's like, what is going on, okay? Yes, it is crazy. Yes, it could go a bad way. Yes, this is like a lot. But a couple other rumors we need to talk about here, okay? And again, you got to watch the video. Hopefully it drops later tonight. Maybe it'll drop tomorrow morning. But there's more, okay? But a couple other things. Recently, My Time to Shine, and this is connected to a leak that the Unbox HD people had. Shine has said that the Exiles are going to be a part of this film. Now, it's possible these are the Exiles from the What If show, which would be absolutely terrible, but technically they call themselves the Exiles at the end of that show. Fuck that show. Fuck those characters. I hate that show. Captain Carter, please no. Please God, no. No, no, no. But it's technically possible those are the characters. That would be awful, but it's possible. It's also possible that Deadpool and those characters from his movie are the Exiles, which is kind of cool. I mean, you know, ever since that movie came out, there had been rumors and there had been a lot of speculation that those characters were all coming back. Ryan was going to do something else with them. And so maybe that's the Exiles. Maybe it's a totally new and different team of Exiles, because that connects to a new rumor from Cryptic HD. And what Cryptic HD said... should I just pull it up? This is so wild, man. Because you'll see how all of this kind of connects together here, okay? Oh, man. Check this out. Pretty cool. So, Cryptic HD here says, I hear they will introduce a few one-off heroes/villains we've never seen for both Doomsday and Secret Wars. You'll probably never see them again on the big screen after this saga ends. When I say never seen before, I don't mean original characters. They're not making up people out of nowhere. Characters that already exist, but have never been on the big screen. This person asks, as in like multiversal one-offs they wouldn't be able to use again otherwise, or actually significant Marvel characters? Most likely heroes from other worlds we've never seen that would be easily disposable. I don't think they'd want to stain the main timeline with the new people never seen in any form of TV, film, media, and have them stay for a long time. Okay, so let's start to put all this together. We know the actors are playing dual roles and beyond. We know that they're filming new versions of characters never before seen. So this gets kind of wild, because technically, even though the chair on the internals says Victor Von Doom, this could be Doom, this could be Iron Man, this could be different characters that Tony Stark or that RDJ is playing. Like maybe a variant of Kang. Yeah, maybe something else. We'll see. But, we've talked for a long time about, the Maestro Hulk, Hydra, Captain America, evil version of Scarlet Witch. There are characters that I would absolutely love to see, like Old Man Phoenix, Old Man Logan at the end of time as he gets the Phoenix Force, which kind of connects to something that Chris Claremont said, which would be wild. I'm starting to think that this Avengers vs. X-Men thing might be multiversal Avengers versus multiversal X-Men. And so the Victor, because there's two things that could be going on here. Tony or Victor could be at the X Mansion because they've just infiltrated it. They're they've beaten them or whatever, and now they're just talking to everybody, or this variant of Tony or Doom is they're helping the X-Men to prepare against the mutants or the Avengers. And so you might have like an Avengers versus X-Men thing where different variants of RDJ are stoking the flames. And I know this all sounds crazy, but it could technically work. So these are wild because these are all rumors that are happening like right as this thing kicks off and it's starting to film. And of course, for me, it's like such a big deal to watch all of this stuff go down, try to figure out what it means, et cetera, et cetera. And it just seems pretty fucking wild, dude. So we have some new things to be looking out for, some new questions to ask. And I think we're about to see some absolute insanity, which is strangely so different than Thunderbolts. I mean, look, again, like I'm excited for Thunderbolts. I think it's going to be really good, but like it's a BC squad. They're fighting a version of Sentry that just disintegrates people and probably doesn't even fight that much. And they're going to win by like solving their own depression. It's like that is not even as close to as cool as like Avengers vs. X-Men, Doctor Doom, multiple variants, one-off multiversal things we've never seen before. Like they're throwing all of the toys onto the floor and just playing like crazy style. And I don't know, it's strange. It's strange to like watch this go down because like the one is so different than the other. I tend to believe Marvel should go more in the direction of all the toys. I tend to believe they should go for the fan service and have a lot of fun and crazy stuff. And I don't really see a reason that Marvel needs to like relegate all of the dope fan service shit to just the Avengers movies. Like that doesn't seem like a viable option. Remember that Civil War is essentially an Avengers movie that happens in a Captain America movie, right? So like I think there's ways to tell big scale stories with a lot of fan service and stuff without just having it only be in Avengers films. But at the same time, they absolutely are going for it. They're swinging for the fences in these Avengers movies. And some of this stuff sounds absolutely insane. So that's all I want to reveal for the live stream today. And I'm hoping that it sparks some interesting questions from you guys and stuff that we can talk about later on when we get into Q&A. But yeah, you'll have to watch that video because like, goddamn, bro. Like there's a lot. There's a lot going on. British Psylocke, probably. You know, like just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So we'll get into it. Thanks for watching. And if you like this clip, smash a like on the actual video and subscribe to this channel. That way more of these clips get into your feed. I've also linked the full episode below if you want to check out the entire thing, including the Q&A we do with fans. You can also watch this show live. We do it live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And you can also find all of my content, including the videos I put on my main YouTube channel on the podcast feed.